One must wait until the evening to see how splendid the day has been. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. Desire is half of life. Indifference is half of death. Heaven does without doing. Through its purity, earth does without doing through its calmness. The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. In the end, you have to choose whether or not to trust someone. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. Strange what being forced to slow down could do to a person. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. Law is made by the winner to preserve victory over the loser. Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. If those at your top are weak, your bottom will be rotten. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. With regard to narrow passes, if you can occupy them first, let them be strongly garrisoned and await the advent of the enemy. One mistake does not have to rule a person's entire life. Misconceptions play a prominent role in my view of the world. We are citizens of the world. The tragedy of our times is that we do not know this. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. Great understanding is broad and unhurried. Little understanding is cramped and busy. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Don't react. Cut them off silently. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. Most often, you don't own your own mind. You borrow it from society. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. I kept always 2 books in my pocket, one to read, one to write in. If at first you don't succeed, remove all evidence you ever tried. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. When the position is such that neither side will gain by making the first move, it is called temporizing ground. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. Distance sometimes lets you know who is worth keeping and who is worth letting go. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Just be real, it saves everyone's time. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. When you know what you want, and you want it bad enough, you'll find a way to get it. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. Have faith. Have faith. When you have nothing else, have faith. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. The skillful employer of men will employ the wise man, the brave man, the covetous man, and the stupid man. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Only dead fish go with the flow. I've never seen anything as bright as the rays of kindness. They can't tell so much about you if you got your eyes closed. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Just go with it, he thought. You won't figure out anything if you give in to fear. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. Imagining something is better than remembering something. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. The cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. For them to perceive the advantage of defeating the enemy, they must also have their rewards. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. Kendati batasantara kebebasan, dan ketidak pedulian terkadang saru. It's not what you are in life, but what you make of it. Either you want change or you want comfort, but you can't have both. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. Being born is like being kidnapped and then sold into slavery. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself.